Hey Grand Poobah, doing your offline review. Briar vs Echo. I remember you said that you learned at Briar for 80 champs, and also in case Gwen got banned, right? Because I know normally we're just doing Gwen. Also, I know you did the title, no, last day of the month, blah blah blah. Well, wait, by the way, sorry for the delay. Your actually thing got lost in the website. It was kind of a weird. It kind of got into the void of the site. I don't know how to explain it. But what I was gonna say is, if you ever feel like rushed, there's not enough time in the day to do a real VOD, or you have no good VODs, I'm pretty like lenient. Like, yes, you should do it last VOD, but if you just send me like, let's say on the 2nd of the month, and be like, hey, I forgot to do an offline last month. Can I send this one instead, and then still keep mine for this month? As long as it's close to the last month date, you know me, I'm a pretty lenient guy. But anyways, this is really good. You full clear. You notice the Echo started Raptors, and you notice that he's late to it, so you make sure to do his Raptors on spawn. Now you just run away, or you can actually fight him because you're winning. You're obviously higher HP than him, but you don't have to fight him because again, you already got his camp, so you already won, as I like to say, right? I mean, looks good. Flash to stun him. Looks really good. I mean, great start to the game. You took his Raptors. You killed him. Like an amazing start. Sorry for the buffering. My internet's been doing this a lot recently. Okay, nice. I think here you should just insta base. I'll wait for the quality to get higher, so we're not. I think you just insta base because like think about it this way. The, no matter what you want to buy, you have it. Pickaxe, longsword, tunneler, team. I don't care what you want. There's not a single item in the game. BF sword, large. Bro, there's literally not a single item in the game you can't afford. And level 1 crab is like worthless. You really want to just like go on your Grump as fast as possible, Wolves as fast as possible, Raptors, Krug, play for this dragon, right? Especially now, you know you're so much stronger than Echo, not only because you got a kill and he hasn't, but also you've taken his Raptors, he hasn't taken any of your camps. So you know you're up gold, you're up XP, you're gonna be first to 6, you're gonna be first to your item. You know you have a massive advantage on him. I just want to keep that advantage, and I feel like if you're um delay your base, you're not able to use your advantage as well. And also with no items, you're killing these camps. Look how insanely slow it takes you to kill these camps. You know. Look at that, you literally left base with 250 gold. This Gromp Wolves is 250 gold. So like the Gromp Wolves you just did didn't give you any item, right? And you killed them insanely slowly. You could have based after Scuttle and got this Gromp Wolves. I mean, got the pickaxe recurve bow, you know. And now he could have, because you're base long, he could have taken your Raptors. And if you took your Raptors, then you're even. You took his, he took yours. You know what I mean? And why would you trade them? Why not just? In this case, he didn't. But there's no reason why he couldn't have taken them. You know. Here, I mean, you should fight here. Yeah, okay, nice. I think you should go in earlier. This should still be good though. Yeah, I think you're um not confident. Like you should be under the pressure. You're insanely strong. You should be clicking out. You should be clicking in right now because you know what I'm saying. You'll never die. Like even right now, you could be fight, 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 fight. When you get to this bush and you're in fog of war, now you can start charging your E and he'll walk into you and he doesn't see it. And then if he gets hit by full E, he's just dead, right? And here, obviously, when you see Lucian, just terrible map awareness. You have no idea Lucian's right here. You should be instead of running like this, you should be running into Lucian, hitting autoing him, Wing him. You shouldn't even have to ult back in here. You should be like auto again. Your E gives you like insane damage reduction. So you should be fighting, and then when you get to like 10% HP, 20% HP, 25, somewhat low, then you'll eat last second, and you'll get triumph from killing the Lucian, and you'll heal from obviously your champ heals a lot when you're fighting people, right? So this should be like, I think you never even use your E button again. Anytime you get low, you should press E to get right now you could E like this guy towards this wall, or I mean towards the Gallia or towards the wall potentially, right? So I think you're not using. And also your Q and W are just up. You're just not clicking your buttons. Q's up, W's up. You're literally just not clicking it. So I don't know. I think you should be more confident. You're not like Gwen who needs like one item or level 6. At this point, Briar is already really strong, so I think you should be more confident in this fight. And just better camera awareness, right? And clicking your buttons, as funny as that sounds. Okay, full clear down. He does grubs, you do dragon, makes complete sense, no complaints. Get scuttle. Fighting this guy. I kind of understand. I think at this point you're so close to Bork, and Bork is such a, or you have it in base. Either you're so close to it, like you're 2 camps from it, or you have it. I forget the exact money, but either have it, or you're about to get it, obviously. And I think that your priority should just be get this get this item as fast as possible. Because when you get Gromp, it's kind of like the same as like, I mean, just every first item. Like, um, how do you say? Like, Gwen, um, Gwen Nashers or your any champ's first item is such a huge spike. Anytime you're so close to it, your priority should just be get the item and base. You have 3 camps up, you have item, you have ult, you have flash. Like I don't know, you chunk this guy a little bit sick. He got half HP. I mean, the thing is, you're forced to chase him. Normally you just chunk him and you leave. But like, I just don't think you should be fighting. Like you're so close to your item, you're sitting on over 1,000 gold. I really just want to get my Bork and then I'll fight. You know, because I think yeah, you died here. It ended up working out for one, but it looked quite messy at the start, right? I mean, look at the difference now with Bork, no Bork. You're completely fucking this guy, you know. I think you're still just not using your E button. I know you're learning Briar, but like at this point, you literally just stand here and start charging your E. When he comes back, you're just gonna push him under tower, or you could stand here and E him into this wall, and then the E will kill him. The E hit will literally kill him from this HP. And also, even if it doesn't kill him, you're gonna do it so if he damages you at all, you're in damage. You're taking damage reduction, so you won't get one shot by this. And then instead of being at your HP right now, you'd be like at this HP, and you live long enough to get your W off CD, and obviously if you hit your W here, you obviously kill him. So I think you need to play for your E more. I wouldn't even ult if I was here. I would literally, this guy E's away, sick. I'm Operation, like, to keep autoing him, he E's away, and then Operation literally stand on his body and just E him right when he comes out, right? So you gotta use your E way more. And you see, like, before, obviously you lost it, but you see how, like, with Bork, you're literally completely mauling this guy down, compared this 1v1 to the 2v1 at Line Bush, you know? Clear down, kill this guy, nice. Defend your top laner. Okay, this guy just suicided. Got his ult, nice. If you ever want living, like you could always ult. I'm not saying this is. Oh no, okay, Galio's roaming. Never mind. The Galio would be here. Nice ult. He landed it. Now we'll play for Herald. I think you should just do the Herald right now. I know Young shows up, but he just eat away and now go back on the Herald, right? Just start it again. And you saw your 1v1, you literally mod that guy. In this game, Renekton can come, Yunar can come. As long as you can't get one shot, right, by this guy, your teammates will come in time to save you. And in this case, again, you're full HP. You have tab eyes now. You didn't have tab eyes before. Again, you're E's up. Like, this guy can never one-shot you, realistically. Especially when he just he just wastes his E. And keep in mind, a lot of Yon's damage is his E, funny enough. So I think you could just keep doing it. But now when your teammates die, now you can't do it. So you lose the objective for free. This guy should die. Nice. Get red. Nice, good fight. Get our second item. Now, if I'm you, I really want to play for this dragon. I do not want to give them third dragon. Dragon's spawning in 2 minutes, so we're just going to group with our team now. Use our 2 item lead to fight. Look on the Yonan side lane. You could try ulting. I think especially here, you could try to ult his E, because he's forced to go back to it. The timing's kind of hard, but I think it's definitely doable, and why not? If it misses, then it misses, who cares? So I think you could have ulted him, and if it hit, he would definitely die. But all good. Yeah, no guarantee you'd hit it, but if you hit it, then he would die. And it's not like impossible to hit, you know? Nice. You're walking into his ult. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna ult you there. Nice kill. Walk out of Echo as much as you can. Yeah. Close fight. Rough game though. Oh, close. So close on the timing. Yeah, if that hit, he would probably die. There you go, chat. At this point, Echo's up a level. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, the game's kind of hard. I think it's just early game mistakes. I think early game, like, look at your CS, 130 at 21. Yes, you're not Gwen. Yes, you're not supposed to AFK farm, but like, still, like, playing any jungler in the game, you're supposed to like balance. You're still supposed to like balance, like, what's it called? How do you call it? Um, farming to fighting. It's not perma fight. It's not perma farm. It's supposed to be a balance: farm, fight, farm, fight, farm, fight. I think there's a lot of times in this game where you skip your camps to fight, which is fine if it works. But then there's a I think you died on 2 or 3 ganks. So I don't know. I think you just need to. I think I honestly chopped this game down to just player like champion mastery. I think a lot of the mistakes you're doing is either you just don't have enough games on Briar. Like there's like 3 different fights where you died where you just didn't use your E at all. And obviously if you play another 200, 20 games of Briar, then that shouldn't be a problem, right? Because you see, as your 1v1, your 1v1 versus Echo is monster winning. Your 1v1 versus Yone early in the game is monster winning too, as long as you're taking the fight on your terms. But a lot of times it's like they're walking into you, or you're not in, your abilities are down, or you're not thinking about your E. Like compare that 1v1 and compare the Yone 1v1 here to like the fights in Line Bush or Echo jumping on you in Tri Bush, right? So I think you really want to be the champ running them down, especially in like a 1v1 scenario. So I think it's just skipping camps too much and just champion mastery, which again just comes with time. And also just being like, fight's done. Your two teammates are dead. Galio's 1 HP. Like, you should be happy you got the 1 kill on Melio. And that's the best you're gonna get. But you're kind of like, you have 1,500 gold. You could buy your item. Like you're the one. You have item. You have Fang, but you're the one opting into these fights, right? So being able to take small wins, try to scale up, get 3-4 items, and then maybe you'll get like a miracle fight. Not saying you guys outscale, but you don't scale badly. And obviously I'll keep watching, but I think it's really just from the early game and champion mastery. Because now they got Baron, now that you guys get Ace here, and this game's just a complete wash. I mean, like, if you're able to get on someone, look at your damage. Like, this is all your damage. Talia barely did anything here. You're also pretty awkward, too. You're ulting, like, melee range a lot of the times. Usually, most of the ult Briar ults I see are, like, not max range ults, but, like, not this close, I'll put it that way. Definitely don't recommend flashing and chasing a support like this. I think there's more priority targets for you. Without heal cut, you can never kill this guy, either. You need heal cut to kill Alawi. He almost died, I guess. But he has Visage and no heal cut. Good example of E. This is probably your first good E of this game. Like, even though you have no AP and barely any points in, look how much damage your E did. Boom, 348 plus it did like 180 more. Plus also he stunned for like two whole seconds. And this entire time you took all this damage. I mean, you would have taken all damage. You got reduced. Your E's actually OP, but you didn't use your E at all in early game fights. Yeah, look at this. This guy is up a level on you, and you're still running him down like the dog he is. Like that's not bad at all. And obviously he outscales you, so that's like the earlier we would have done that, the better. Actually, good ult. Good. I'm glad you went to Lucian instead of over chasing the Alawi there. For a second, I thought you were gonna chase the Alawi, and then you changed your mind last second. Actually, wow, you actually aced him, not bad. If I was you, I'd spamming Baron on spawn. Baron just spawned. Alawi and Millie are both dead. You have a small timing to do like a 3v5 Baron pull right now. So I'd be spam pinging it. Hopefully my team comes too, right? I think this game is so fucked. You need to get some, bear and a dragon. You gotta get some objective, especially while they're dead to use number advantage. But this game is just kind of cooked. So I don't know. I think it's supposed to do the game. I think you did a valiant effort trying to come back. Actually, why we guess won this one against Dragon, but there's no way you win. I don't. I think it just checking. I think you just have to play more games of Briar, and you have to understand how OP your E is, and you have to understand when you're stronger, you got to be more confident in the fights. Like that level 5 fight at River bot side, I think you win that triple kill, you win that fight, you get Dragon. This game is completely different. Now we have like a super fed Briar snowballing there the game. I don't know. I know you. We talked about it before, but don't forget in the server, right? We have the time slot request channel right here, where again I have a pretty high rate where like this guy this guy asked, can we get more coaching, wait, what is it, this guy asked Monday through Friday, can you do like 7 to 10 p.m. and I said, hey Dest, um this Tuesday on the second third, how is 7 p.m. PST? And he asked for 7 to 10. So when people ask for like really specific dates or times, then I'm pretty good at setting it up. So I know if you need certain times or days, just convert it. Say like, hey, this Wednesday the 10th, or hey, next Thursday the 13th, can you do the 4 p.m. PST, or again, just convert whatever your time is to PST for me, please. And then I'm pretty good with it. But yeah, besides that, I think just need more Briar games and be more confident and skip camps less and use your better. That's the main points from this game. All right, thank you.